Hey there, Sagittarius. Are you ready for your November 2025 love reading? Well, they're already popping out. They're ready for you. Okay, so we're going to see what wants to come out. There's an offer coming out. Starting out with an offer. So let's see what that's all about. Whoa, that flipped. They're definitely flipping for you. Understanding. An offer of understanding. Crossroads. So someone is making you an offer, or someone is making you an offer, but there's an understanding that you're at a crossroads. Maybe they're making you an offer and they realize this is going to be a hard decision. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's see about the offer. Or, I mean, it always could be vice versa in these readings, too. You might be wanting to make someone an offer, but you understand that it might be putting them at a crossroads. Okay, let's see. We have the sun, illumination and growth. So, this offer is going to help you grow. It's going to illuminate you. It's going to give you, or the universe, or someone, a better understanding of who you are, or what you have to offer, maybe even. Five of Swords, mind games and control. Understanding. Someone's making an offer because they understand that you need to break free from someone trying to control you. So you're at a crossroads. Let's see. Because there's memories. Six of Cups, memories and reunion here. So there's something to do with the past. You're at a crossroads because of something, maybe connections to the past. Or whether it's with this person that's giving you an offer, or this person that's offering you a solution, an escape, a resolution, maybe even. Okay. Tell us more. What is this all about? So we have forgiveness. Okay. Destruction. Someone's asking for forgiveness after they maybe cause a tower. Dark night of soul. Someone's going through a dark night of soul here. And someone has caused maybe some kind of chaos or something here, and they're asking for forgiveness. Destined opportunity. Someone sees this as a time of opportunity in order to ask for forgiveness. Queen of Pentacles, a very nurturing energy. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be your energy. The Devil obsession. Wow. Okay, and yeah, it sounds like you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Going through a dark night of soul, the devil, obsession. Someone was obsessed with something that happened here. Maybe even they were playing games and they have an understanding that, okay, what they did was wrong. I don't know why. It feels like that's the energy is coming around with people here. Like getting waking up and realizing they didn't behave properly, or there was something they shouldn't have done here. Okay, so we have here a dragon, fiery, passionate. Almost feels like someone understood your nurturing energy here. You did it with fire. You did it with passion. But they took that and they ruined it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do the words here. Anybody new to my channel, when I put the words down, please just pause and ask the angels and your guides what's the message for you. Let's see. We have friend or friends, honest, tower, lover. Okay, so this is a friend or friends that have been honest about something that happened. A surprise. It's weird, but we have a tower on the Queen of Pentacles, who is also on destruction, which destruction is a tower. So we're talking about a major fallout, a major reveal, a shocking discovery, something totally unexpected. Could be coming from friends, about friends, or Take it how it might resonate with you. That's why I say ask the angels and your guides how this is pertaining to your situation. If it is. Maybe it isn't. Okay. So tell us more. I mean, we need more information. We need more information about this. Please tell us more. So someone's taking action. So it feels like someone is going through the dark night of soul or is about to. Maybe it's not showing up yet, but this could be just Spirit telling you, get ready, this is coming. Okay. So yeah, there's someone's taking action to change things. They're going through a metamorphosis, a major change. They admired you. Okay. You're being admired by this person. Okay, the action. Why is the action here? Oh, okay, so we have here the Seven of Cups, fancy and temptation, options, choices, confusion, but someone is restraining. There's a restraint here with the Strength card. It feels like someone's gaining strength to take action, but they might have been holding themselves back because maybe you have other options, or maybe is this just a fantasy? Is this a reality for them? Is this a possibility for them? They're not sure. They're confused. Okay. This might not be possible. So, but they're going through a major shift, a major change, or this could be you. Temperance. There's a restoration going on here. So, someone wants to. It's weird because when I saw the temptation, I kept on seeing temperance instead of temptation. I'm looking at the card, and it keeps on changing, and then the temperance card comes out. My spirit guides do that to me sometimes. They change words on me. They change words I say. I have something I want to say, and it comes out differently when actually I hear it. I say, I didn't want to say that, but they will do that, or they'll actually change things where I see things differently. So there's something about temperance. It could be the fact that you are Sagittarius, that is your card, but there's a restoration with this metamorphosis change. What about this admired? Three of Wands, awaiting results. Someone might be admiring you for waiting for something to come in, or some kind of results to something, or it's just the fact that Three of Wands is usually someone waiting on for the ships to come in. Someone could be waiting for you. You could be waiting for someone else, or I keep on pulling. Like they show me pulling it. Like it's like, okay, some's for some people, some's for the people they're dealing with. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Tell us more about this. There's a major shift, a major change. It feels like someone is making an offer to try to help you, and they admire you for maybe your patience. They're waiting. We have temperance and we have the Three of Wands. That is a lot of waiting. Having the strength to do this too and take action. Now, so we have stuck. Oh. Ascending from being stuck. Oh, I like that. Coming out of this stuck energy. Because of your self-worth, knowing your self-worth, and before you're stuck in... Now this, again, this is not going to be for everyone, but someone that was feeling like they were stuck and not feeling worthy or not feeling ready. I'm saying ready, but they had to wait. And maybe someone admires you that even though you were stuck in something and you knew you had to wait, even though it was driving you crazy that you had to wait. But they admire, now you're ascending because you know your self-worth. You had to wait for the right timing, is what it's saying. You couldn't just, some people just go and move. And now you had to have the strength to wait before you could take action. That's what it keeps on saying here. But by doing that, sometimes everything's divine timing. So sometimes if we wait And just realize, ask for assistance. Don't forget that you got to ask the angels for assistance. They can't interfere, but if you ask them for assistance, they can help you. And this is, and knowing, and that's why I like to try to help people learn how to trust their intuition. So like when I put the words down, it might not make sense right away, or maybe it's not for you anyway, but later on you might write it down, and then it'll be something that triggers something. Say, oh my God, that's what that meant. Okay, let's see. Or it wasn't going to be shown to you yet. Sometimes we're not supposed to know right away. So let's see about the stuck. Yeah, someone felt isolated and alone, felt stuck, felt like there's no hope, no help. No matter what they did, they couldn't break free from something. Now we have the ascending. Because you got to know your self-worth. You have to trust that, you know, you deserve something. Ascending. You deserve the best. We have the Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. See, ascending because you were patient. Again, a slow card. The Knight of Pentacles does not rush anything. Realizes things don't happen overnight. You can't rush it. You know, there's something that you have to take your time on. Let me get a charm on this Knight of Pentacles. We had something about mending something, fixing something, sewing something, putting the pieces together. Slowly the pieces are coming together. The puzzle is starting to... You're starting to find the pieces to the puzzle that before, no matter how much you looked at that table, you saw all the puzzle pieces, but none of them seemed to fit in the right spots. Now things are starting to go into place here. Now the self-worth. Okay, Knight of Wands, passionate adventure. Realizing, you know, this does not feel like a love relationship. It feels more like a love of self. That someone had to realize that they have this passion for adventure. They have this desire, and they should follow that instead of doing the routine or the mundane, the same old stuff, having to jump to have someone trying to control you. Someone is now coming in with an offer to help you, and it may be spirit. And you really have to love yourself before you can find someone to love that will love you back equally. If you don't love yourself, you're going to find someone that won't love you either. Because what you're projecting out there is what's going to come back in. So let's get this charm on this Knight of Wands. What is this? What is that? Oh, a leaf. Yeah, turn over a new leaf. Look at that. Realizing you're turning over a new leaf, you're ready to grow something new here. Okay, so now let's put the words on the Knight of Pentacles. Fast phone call. Present always. Okay, so someone's going to contact someone. Again, I'm getting a spirit from someone too. There's going to be some kind of communication. It could be email, text, phone call. This could also be a message coming in from someone else. It could be a message that someone just says something and it clicks. I mean, have you ever had a situation where you just walk by someone and, you know, they're talking loud enough for you to hear their conversation, and something they say, it sort of resonates with something you were thinking or something you're doing, or gives you the answer. Spirit will do that. The angels will do that. They'll give you the answers in the most unbelievable ways at times, especially if you ask for assistance. You're asking for help, and then, you know, all of a sudden you say, wow, that person I just walked by, that stranger, just gave me my answer. Yeah, because the angels were actually doing it. Our spirit, you know. So here, there's going to be something that's present, some kind of communication that happens fast, that it might always been there. It's always been the solution or the answer, but it wasn't being seen. It was like, you know, Seven of Cups is something that might be clouded. And it comes in time. In order to restore, everything has to like fall in place. Everything has to be set up. Like even if you ask, like you do affirmations, when you say an affirmation, right away spirit, the universe is putting things into motion. And now if you're saying an affirmation and you change it, well, now it's like, okay, now we have to change that because now they just said it in a different way. So when you keep on changing your mind or changing things, you know, the universe, spirit, yourself is who's really doing it. Your self-worth, you're doing it, is changing the outcome because you're changing what you're requesting. Let's see what the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Jack of all trades. And I'm getting that very strongly for this reading. We're talking about the Jacks of all trades. Okay, so we have here accused, player, the end, expect. So it's like maybe dealing with your self-worth. You had someone calling you a player. And maybe it was just, but maybe not. Maybe it was just their way of the mind control. You know, if I say this is a manipulation of saying something that's not really true. But the way you say it is how you know this person's going to take it. So it feels like, we could be dealing with Don Wanda in a situation that someone did not know their self-worth. And this person, you know what, you ever notice when people who do things, they accuse you of doing what they're doing, and you are not doing what they're doing, but because that's their reality, they right could just assume, or if they're not assuming, they're just saying, hey, because I'm doing this, I'm going to just blame it on them that they're doing the same thing. This feels a very confusing and complicated read here, but it's gonna, whoever is meant for it is gonna make perfect sense. And if I'm confusing you and it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not your read, and just realize that but whoever it is for it really needs to hear it, and it's really gonna change everything around for the better for this person. Okay, so let's see something that is important that you need to know. What is important that you need to know? So we have the big dream, right? And we have to compromise for your big dream. You need to give something to get something. And something is a union of spirit, a union with another. But there is a big dream that can come together. It could be a relationship you've been wanting, whether you know this person you have in mind or not. But in order to have this dream, you might need to compromise. Someone might have been holding back on compromising. So let's see about the big dream. So yeah, for a justice, this is a soul contract. So this feels like this was a soul contract that you actually made before you came in this lifetime. And it was the dream. It was justice. It's could be Libra energy here. The compromise. We have the Empress. The Divine Feminine. Maybe the Divine Feminine has to compromise, or maybe it's the saying that you have to compromise for the Divine Feminine. This is your creativity. This you're giving birth to something here. But you need to give to get. It could be also talking about a mother energy. Okay, so the union. And we have here, there's gonna be a union after going through a lot here. You had to go through these trials and tribulations. Sometimes we have to, in order to appreciate when something good comes in. If we have not experienced hardship, and some kind of loss, some kind of lack, we can't appreciate when we get something good. Because it's like being born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You don't know what it is not to have, not to like snap your fingers and get whatever you want, or just buy whatever you want. So we have to go through things so that when we can, we so much more appreciate. Because you ever see some spoiled people, they don't appreciate anything, and they just expect more and more and more. Well, there is a union forming, but you had to go through a lot in order to have it. So let's see what the advice is for you guys. What is the advice? So we have fear. Okay, fear cycles. Someone might fear the cycles they have to go through with the third party. Oh, someone's fearing what they might need to go through, the cycles, or the... It almost feels like they're saying cycles on the card here, but I'm almost getting like the twists and turns by a third party. This is someone else, another... If you're doing a partnership, say it's a love partnership, there's someone else controlling something, or there's some kind of cycles that have to be worked through. They're showing me a washing machine. Why are they showing me the cycles of a washing machine? So, was it like wash, rinse, repeat, spin? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Fear. Okay, Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. Someone fears this breakthrough and this awareness. You know, as soon as I got that, and we did have the devil card came out. It's like almost like, okay, it's better the devil I know than the devil I don't know. But the breakthrough will be when you accept the truth or face the truth. What about these cycles? So we have the Three of Swords, heartaches. There was you went through cycles of heartaches, of pain, of suffering. Now we have the third party. Let's see. In order to get the Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate achievement, it might be help from a third party or a situation that maybe you didn't realize. We do have someone come in with an offer to help, so this could be that third party. It's like you didn't expect it, but maybe someone said, I got a solution. And it might be putting you at a crossroads, but this is something you could consider here. There might be a different way of looking at this. A third party just throwing you an idea, throwing you a lifeline, or throwing you a bone about something, you know? Okay, let's see. Let's see about the possible outcome. We have to refocus. Deception. Return. Okay, let's see. We have here, there is what you don't see is that there was lessons being learned here. There's something that was needed to go through, and it felt like it's in your soul contrast. So now it's got you to refocus on the deception of something returning, maybe, or what would happen if something did return. Will this return deceive you, maybe? Let's see. Let's see about the refocus. Okay, so refocus. You need to refocus on your healing, on your recovery, on what you need to do. What about this deception? This is the Four of Cups, a missed opportunity. So you might feel that you missed out on an opportunity because someone deceived you somehow. There's a deception. What about this return? Now, Four of Cups, a missed opportunity, is saying this missed opportunity is returning. But don't forget, whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So let's see about this return. Three of Pentacles, a collaboration. So there is a return of a collaboration here. And what you don't see too is there's lessons that you have learned by these old wounds, by this hurt, the Five of Cups, by this loss. It was like you had to experience this loss in order to learn your lesson. It was part of your soul contract is what I'm feeling here. It might have been something to do with a compromise you had to do with your mother, or because of your mother, or maybe a deception through your mother. I mean, we're doing a love reading. It's, you know, it could be, you know, any type of love. Our parents, you know, they are the first ones that we experience love through. And there might have been some kind of deception with someone there too. But there is a return of some kind of collaboration, something to refocus on the healing of this. maybe someone missed out on... I'm sorry, I feel like someone needs to talk. It's getting really hard for me to talk. And spirits because I do healing work too, so whenever I do like healing on someone, I will feel pain. I will feel my throat getting closed up because someone can't speak or someone's throat chakra is closed. I will get really hot. I will get faint. I will feel all kinds of different things. So someone is realizing something here that they had to refocus on something in order to heal. So that's why I said when I get the scratchy voice, sometimes people say, oh, you gotta take honey, you gotta tea with honey, you gotta do this. No, because as soon as I pull out my energy out of the reading, it's done, it's gone. It's part of the message. So, I don't have a sore throat, I don't have a scratchy voice or throat because of being sick. I have it because I'm reading the energy. I'm feeling it, is what I wanted to say here. Okay, so yeah, so they're learning lessons that you don't see this in front of you so much, but there is something that might be coming more clear soon, that you had to go through these lessons, you had to learn this, whatever this is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave that there, and we're gonna see what signs you might be dealing with. Placement in your chart, placement in other people's chart, past, present, and future. Let's see here. Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, and Capricorn. That is so weird. There's something about Capricorn and Libra. So maybe this is like the card for Capricorn is the devil and Libra is justice. It feels like a lot of things are coming out that are going to receive justice, because the only reason why I'm saying that is not the last reading, I think, but the reading before. It seemed like Capricorn and Libra came out on the end here on like 3 out of the 4 readings. It's like, and they did it again, and now I'm seeing it here. So I just want to point that out, because there's so many different messages in everything, so that's why I point that out. Now let's do the letters. Initials, first name, last name. If you get someone's first and last initial and they have middle name, the middle name, get that initial also. All the better. Past, present, and future, also your own initials. I'm leaving 2 behind. And stay there. And a blank. Okay, so I'm going to throw this one again just because. Oh, no. I'm not supposed to know. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to do it again then. That's like when you get the High Priestess card. You might ask no question, but if you get another High Priestess, or it's like you stop there, you're not supposed to know. Okay, so anyway, let's do the letters. Who you dealing with now? B, U, O, X, K, R, A, C, E, N, Z. So the letters we have today are B, U, O, X, K, R, A, C, E, N, Z. And I forgot to say this, when I put these aside here, this is maybe someone you don't want to be bothered with, or they're not in the picture at this time. And it just threw me when the blank kept on coming up. I gotta fix those one of these days, but I just don't have the time. But I will. All right, guys. So thank you so much for all your love and support. I truly appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Just remember, just take what resonates with you. If it doesn't make any sense, it's not your reading, and just leave it for whoever's meant to have it, because someone really needed to hear this, and it's really going to help them a lot. Because it came on really strong, and I could feel it really. I always ask Spirit to send to me whoever's supposed to see these readings, especially if someone comes across this channel and they never seen my work before, and they're also on there. They say, I don't know why it just came in my feed, and I just decided to watch it, and you are like right on this, because I ask Spirit, send the people who are meant to see these readings to see them. Make sure that they're able to get access to them. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I always do. I get up early in the morning now to do these, so I don't have the puppy interrupting. All right, guys. So, thank you so much. Thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, subscribes, your comments, your super thanks, your donations. Thank you for choosing me to do your personal readings. I'm so honored. So, fare thee well until we meet again. I thank you all respectfully. Love is the law. The law is light. I am grateful for your divine presence. This work is now closed. Take blessed flight. Thank you.